Welcome back to another video, folks. If you are looking to buy a property in sunny Spain, then you're in the right place. Today we are at the fabulous Altaona Country Village and Golf Course, where I'm going to show you some fantastic properties and the benefits of owning a property on a place that is really up and coming and a fantastic resort to be on. So as with a lot of these sites, these golf courses in the Murcia region, Altaona had an original site called Murcia Trajectory, which was developed in the early 2000s, but they stopped developing here at the time of the crash. Now, with a lot of these older sites, the old section, they're building brand new villas up the road here, obviously, and they're all lovely and swanky, but with a lot of these sites, the old part of the development has been neglected. Now, that's definitely not the case with Altaona, and as you can see, the grounds in the old section for these older villas that you can see behind me, they're sort of developed about 20 years ago. They are immaculately kept, and there's been a lot of attention paid to keeping this site really nice. As you can see, this grass is lovely and lush and green, and all of the old section of the site is like this. It's really well maintained and looks brilliant, so it doesn't bring the new part of the site, the thing where they're building villas from 200,000 to £1 million, £2 million. It doesn't bring that down at all. It's still really a fantastic place to live, and when you're running round, as you quite often see people running in the morning and in the late evening, it's a really nice place to be. So what I really like about Altaona is that there's something for everybody in terms of finances. So these townhouses that you can see behind me here, they start at around €200,000, which is obviously around £178,000 at the time of recording. And they are two bedroom, 2 bathroom, or 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom townhouses with a superb communal pool area, all grassed out, as you can see. I'll show you in the footage now. And yeah, so they're really affordable for somebody that wants to just get on the Spanish ladder. And we also go right up. If I just spin round here, you'll be able to see in the background behind me these detached 3, 4 and 5 bedroom villas. They stretch from about 600,000 right up to around £1 million. And they are on huge plots, 1,000 square metre plots, and yeah, they are absolutely spectacular. But the vast majority of the build on here is 3 and 4 bedroom detached villas that sort of sit somewhere between £350,000 and £550,000, depending on the size of the plot and the specification. And that's what I'm going to show you next. I'm going to show you more detail what the vast majority of the build looks like. So this show house is typically what you would get on site here. It's a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom detached villa on a single story. It has got a solarium. Most of the things that you see in this show house are included as standard. There are some optional extras in here. So for example, behind me, the pool waterfall feature is an optional extra. You get the pool as standard, but the waterfall is an extra. So there'll be a few things like that. Now, this particular villa is built in a H style with living accommodation on one side and bedrooms on the other. So let's go in and take a tour and show you what quality is available. So that's the shape of the H there. So basically you've got a small garden at the back for the bedrooms to look out on. It's a fully fitted kitchen, as you would expect. This one has a breakfast bar, but that is standard. It comes with all the fixtures and fittings that you would expect. Island in the middle. It's really roomy in here. There's place for a dining table. They've gone for a round one here, but easily get whatever shaped dining table you like here. And these doors both open, one on the left and one on the right, to give access to the pool area and the garden. This media wall, if you like. That will be an optional extra as well, but you can negotiate that as part of the deal. At the back here behind the kitchen, we've got a bathroom for guests and a utility room which has got some good storage in it. As we make our way to the other side of the house with the bedroom accommodation on it, we've got 3 bedrooms. So a master suite at the end of this corridor with an ensuite bathroom. His and her sinks is pretty standard in Spain these days. A further double bedroom that looks out onto the garden at the side. Obviously this house is nicely presented and furnished. Another bathroom. And a final 3rd double bedroom that looks out onto the back of that H, if you like. In terms of the facilities at Altaona, they're sort of broken down into 2 parts really. The first is what's here now and what's coming in the future. So in terms of what's here now, there are the obvious sporting facilities. So there are paddle and tennis courts which have been recently refurbished, and they're great facilities. Whether you can use them in the boiling sunshine is another story entirely in the middle of summer. And there is the golf course. So that's an 18-hole golf course, widely regarded as one of the best in the region, and it includes putting practice facilities and a driving range. So they're the sort of things that you would expect from an award-winning leading golf course in the area. There are 2 restaurants on site at the moment. There is the Gastro Bar, which is an upmarket bar and restaurant facility. They serve fantastic food from sort of the middle of the day right through to late at night, up to sort of 10, 8 o'clock at night. And you can get everything there from local, regional food right through to your standard sort of everyday burgers and club sandwiches and that kind of thing that's going for lunchtime. And then there's the Hub. The Hub is the 19th hole basically, but it predominantly serves British food and it's a really good quality. They do a fantastic Sunday dinner here. Then in terms of the stuff that's coming soon, they're refurbishing the old Finca. It's got a 500-year-old chapel. There's going to be a bar and a couple of restaurants and some gym facilities. And they are definitely doing this. They're well on with it now. It's all been repainted. They're keeping a lot of the original features. It's going to be absolutely beautiful there. And we're expecting that to open sometime in the autumn, probably October, November time. And then we move on to the slightly more speculative stuff. So they have drawn up plans and they've received planning permission to build a 5-star hotel and an artificial beach and surf centre. It's drawn up on the plans. It looks like it's going to happen, but it's one of those things that it's a big, huge investment. They'll need to take on some more money, I expect, for it to become reality. But the plans are there. It looks like it should happen, but it's one of those things where until you actually see it, you don't know. In terms of location, this is where Altaona really stands out. It is literally 8 minutes drive from Murcia International Airport, which is well served by a lot of UK airports. In the summer, you'll see flights coming in from the UK at 2, 3, 4 times a day. In the winter, it's 3 or 4 times a week from some fairly major international airports in the UK. So when you're thinking about how long it takes you to come for a weekend, you can be off the plane and in your villa within about half an hour through passport control. So that is really, really important when you're considering where geographically you buy. Just across the mountains there, you can see the city of Murcia.
It's one of Spain's biggest cities, so I think it might be the sixth biggest city in Spain. Fantastic food. I think there are 4 or 5 Michelin star restaurants there. And then in terms of location to the coast, it's 20 minutes from the Mar Menor, which is Europe's biggest saltwater lagoon. Extremely still swimming seas, easy gradual beaches, and the little town of Los Alcázares, which is really popular with expats. There's some absolutely beautiful beaches down there. It's also about 25 minutes drive from Cartagena, which is a small but beautiful Spanish city. Quite a lot of the huge cruise ships come into there from all over the world.
So that's Altaona, one of my favourite sites in the Murcia region at the moment, just because there's a lot going on here, new bars and new restaurants opening, lots of investment coming in. And there's properties here from 200,000 to 2 million euros, something for everybody, for every budget. If you want to know more about Altaona or any of the other new build properties in the Murcia region, start by hitting the subscribe and like button below, and contact me in the comments. I'd be happy to provide more information. We do 3 or 4 day viewing trips, so you can come over here and we'll take you around all the different types of property and try and find the perfect property for you in the Spanish sunshine. Take care everyone, I'll see you in the next one.